Guys, in the last 2 weeks I have been to 4 states, and in every state I went to several grocery stores, and I wanted to show you the empty shelves in these 4 states. I started in my own hometown of Sheridan, Wyoming. We are what I would call at the end of the supply chain because we are so far from any large cities. We are 5 hours from the biggest metropolitan, which is Denver. That would be probably where most supplies would come in. So, Sheridan, Wyoming. Flour. There was a few holes on the bottom of big bags of flour, but most of the regular flour was still there. There were several holes with oil, and so you could see the oil was getting kind of low, but there's still oil on the shelves. Then the sugar, same thing. Had some holes with sugar, but still quite able to get sugar. Canned goods, a few holes here and there. Most soups were still there. Of course, the ramen noodles are always sold out. I did happen to spy some gluten-free flour on a bottom shelf, and I grabbed it all because I'm working on gluten-free, dairy-free volume 2, and I did not want to run out again, so I got all of the gluten-free flour for my next cookbook recipe testing. Frozen food, they were out of pizzas, but they still had some of other varieties left, but the boys' favorite they were out of. But they had quite a few of other types of pizza rolls, that kind of thing, still in the store. Pasta. Holes in the pasta. Yes, there were holes, but yes, there was still quite a bit of pasta still on the shelf. And then all your salsas, your corn tortillas, all of those, Mexican food, all of that was still pretty much stocked. The only thing they didn't have was refried beans. Went to the meat section. They were totally sold out of frozen chicken breasts. But as you can see, the price is still $2.25 a pound for the frozen, individually frozen. That's still, I think, a really good deal for chicken breasts. Totally out of chips for regular potato chips, but they did have a few. But potato chips seemed to be hit the hardest, which I thought was kind of interesting. But all the Doritos and the Cheetos and all of those were still plenty in stock. All the soda was still in stock. Coffee, still in stock with a few holes here and there, but it really wasn't bad. Bread was completely stocked. Didn't have any problems with bread at all. Milk, one shelf of milk was mostly gone, but it was still pretty stocked. Cereal, once again, pretty stocked. Then the biggest problem was pineapple. I don't know why there's a pineapple shortage right now, but pineapple was the worst. And then other fruits, canned type fruits, were low, but it wasn't really that bad. I just got $220 worth of groceries for around $17. I went to my grocery store. Cheerios were 99 cents a box. Turned them around, look at that. $1 off 2 boxes. I stood in the parking lot and cut off the first 6 boxes. And sorry about the truck running, guys. That's something in Wyoming where they just leave their trucks and cars running at the store. It's kind of funny. Anyway, $1 off Chex and Cheerios and Lucky Charms when you buy 2. My family loves both of these, so I'm going in and getting these. I'm going to stand here in the parking lot. I brought my razor, and I'm going to cut each of these out and go back in and buy more. And I went back in and got 24 boxes of Cheerios and Lucky Charms because my family loves them. All right, I got my coupons, I got my cereal. And just for all of you people who yell at us for hoarding, there you go. I cleared 1.5 shelves, but there's still 1, 2, 3 shelves worth left. Then we happened to go to Walmart and they had pineapple on clearance for 75 cents a can. It was $1.67 the other day when I went. This is how I stockpile and save money. My grocery bill has not gone up even with inflation. I'm going to be making in volume 2 Chex Mix right here. That's what I'm going to be making with all of the Cheerios. Then at the same store, they had eggs for 99 cents. I got 4 dozen eggs while they were 99 cents to use for baking. Ran through the store to look a little bit more. Pretty much, they were fairly stocked. I mean, the frozen food looked pretty good. There was a few holes for the Texas toast and some of the rolls. not quite understanding that one. But the shelves in general were pretty stocked. You can see as I'm walking down the aisles, it's really not that empty. Now, the lunch meats and the cheeses, they had moved the lunch meats to the cheeses and the bacon to the cheeses. I'm not sure why. I don't know if the cooler was broken or if they were out or what. That was the only really empty shelves that I saw at the second grocery store in our town. And I went down the aisles. They were out of a few crackers, not many. Ramen noodles again. But they had pasta sauce for 79 cents. So I stocked up and got me 36 cans of pasta sauce. So now we don't have to buy pasta sauce for a while. Didn't get any footage of the third store. That was Mom telling me what was happening. And they were pretty well stocked also. Then we headed to Utah. Okay, so I thought I'd do a video. We're gonna be in Wyoming, Colorado, and Utah. And I thought I'd do an empty shelves video, but there's a problem. How can I do an empty shelf video when the shelves are full?
I think people are prepared here.
So we're in Utah now, and so far the shelves aren't empty.
It's beautiful, by the way.
After Utah, we made it to Colorado. On our way home, we flew out of Denver, and I decided to go to 3 Walmarts in Colorado. Of course, they had empty shelves with some crackers. Here, can we do a thumbnail with you with the empty shelves, dear? You're good at thumbnails. And then I went up and down the aisles. A few Mexican foods were gone. Some oil and some vinegar was gone. I don't know what it is with the oils, but people are buying a lot of oils. I don't know why. If you guys know what the deal is with oil, let me know. Ramen noodles, once again, totally sold out of ramen noodles. Thought that was pretty funny. But then I struck gold. Okay, I'm pretty sad. They have my shout, but they only have 5 of them. So I think we're gonna stop on the way out of town and see if the other Walmart has some. But at least I found some. Yay! All right, Mom and I are going to WinCo and we're gonna see if the shelves are empty or full. Here we go. So I'm at WinCo and everything is like totally full. And honestly, it's not really that much cheaper here. I mean, a little bit, some things.
Yeah, some things are a little bit, but
Not that much. Okay, so not seeing any shortages of fruits and vegetables. I mean, everything is just really full. Okay, meats right here. And here's what's interesting, guys. Even though beef prices have gone up, I did a survey the other day, and people are still eating more beef than chicken. Kind of crazy. Okay, Mom and I just found the bulk spices. We've been looking and looking for bulk cloves because we can't even find cloves. And cinnamon sticks, couldn't find them at Christmas, so yay. Super happy about that. Look at all the bulk stuff. Oh my goodness. What did you find, Mother?
for the boys. Don't they both like these?
Yes, they do. You're a sucker, Mother.
I know. I have to take the boys something.
Oh my.
2 honey
Look
sticks.
at all the bulk foods. Oh my word.
Oh, look
Good grief. Wow. Okay. Bread everywhere. Tons and tons of peanut butter. Jelly. Need an Oreo, Mom?
no, I don't even like Oreos that much. I mean, I like them. I like them.
Mother,
I like them, but they're not my favorite.
you don't like what kind of person doesn't like Oreos, Mother?
I eat Oreos. It's not my favorite cookie. Now the chocolate, these ones with the chocolate center, those ones.
Everybody don't go sending Mom 500 packages of chocolate Oreos. It's okay, really. Okay, no shortage of Oreos. Oh my word, how many varieties of Oreo?
It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 that I can see. 10, 11.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26 different kinds of, 27 different kinds of Oreos. Okay, so Life cereal, $2.28 right there. Life cereal, that's really not that bad.
$2.78 for the kit. Special K.
$2.78 for Special K, right there. Tons of cereal. Tons and tons and tons of cereal. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay, WinCo was slightly cheaper, but I wouldn't say that it was extremely cheaper.
No, it wasn't like all
So,
these or anything like that.
No, it wasn't like crazy cheaper, but
Yeah, and the stuff that was cheaper, we can get on sale. Most of the stuff we could. If we
yeah.
watched the sale prices.
So if we didn't have things in Sheridan that we can't find, which is we're finding is happening a lot, then okay, it's worth a trip up here.
Yeah.
But to really save money, I don't think it really would save us a whole lot of money.
No.
So I know we're supposed to be doing a video on food shortages, but I am not kidding. I've been to Utah, 4 stores in Colorado, 3 stores in Wyoming, and 2 stores in Montana. And we just are not seeing it. I don't know where the food shortages are, but they're not in Colorado, Utah, Wyoming, or Montana. I don't know. So tell us where you're seeing them at, guys.
Maybe back east?
I guess. The moral of the story is, guys, you need to stockpile now before people start panicking. Go grab my Stockpile e-cookbook. That will help you figure out what to stockpile. We have a whole list in there on how to stockpile for $5 a week. Go check out my video on 125 survival items you need to buy now before they're out of stock. And go visit us at livingonadime.com.